Have you ever wondered how the legal system rigorously protects against discrimination, especially when government actions are involved? It is a crucial question in our constitutional system, and understanding it reveals a core protection. Strict scrutiny is the highest and most demanding standard of judicial review that courts apply to government actions challenged under the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment. It applies when a law or government action either discriminates against a suspect classification, such as race or national origin, or infringes upon a fundamental right like freedom of speech or religion. The why behind strict scrutiny is profound. It recognizes that certain groups have historically faced deep-seated prejudice, making them vulnerable to political processes. When government categorizes people this way or limits fundamental rights, courts presume the action is unconstitutional. To overcome this presumption, the government must prove two things. First, it must demonstrate a compelling governmental interest, meaning an extremely important and necessary reason for its action. Second, it must show the action is narrowly tailored, meaning it uses the least restrictive means possible to achieve that compelling interest, and it does not sweep too broadly or too narrowly. This high bar exists because these classifications or infringements are inherently suspicious and carry a high risk of harming individuals and society. When a court reviews a case using strict scrutiny, its process is rigorous. First, the challenger identifies the government action and argues it involves either a suspect classification or a fundamental right. If the court agrees, the burden then shifts completely to the government. The government must present robust evidence to justify its policy, explaining precisely what compelling interest it serves and why the chosen method is absolutely essential and the only way to achieve it. The court will scrutinize every aspect of the law, often striking it down if a less discriminatory or less rights-infringing alternative exists. This standard is not just theoretical, it has deep roots in landmark cases. For example, while Korematsu v. United States tragically upheld the internment of Japanese Americans during World War II under this standard, later courts and legal scholars widely criticized that decision. Modern application of strict scrutiny demands incredibly strong justifications, making it very difficult for racial classifications to stand. It is a powerful check on potential government overreach and a cornerstone of equal protection jurisprudence. Understanding strict scrutiny helps us appreciate how the legal system guards against discrimination and protects our most cherished liberties. It is a vital mechanism ensuring that, when the government distinguishes among its citizens, it does so only for the most critical reasons and, in the most precise ways, upholding the foundational promise of equal protection under the law for everyone.